Kabaddi, Kabaddi, Kabaddi. Before it's a sport, it is a test of lung capacity. You have to continuously chant the name of the game on a single, unbroken breath, all while engaging in a violent collision with multiple defenders. The roots of this highly physical game go back centuries. The name itself is likely derived from the Tamil word kai pidi, which simply translates to hold hands. And while it started as a grassroots pastime, it quickly proved it had global appeal. In 1936, the sport was actually showcased as a demonstration game at the Berlin Olympics, performing in front of a massive international audience. But back home in India, the reality of the sport was entirely different. Players competed in open fields and on uneven patches of dirt, completely lacking standardized equipment or a regulated playing surface. The rules were also heavily fractured. A match played in Punjab might follow the Amar rule set, while other regions played completely different variations like Sanjivani or Gamini. Despite its deep cultural roots and early international exposure, this lack of structure created a massive domestic respect deficit. Without a unified rulebook, India sidelined its own invention, treating it as a localized playground game rather than a premium national sport. Standard Kabaddi is played indoors on strictly regulated 13 by 10 meter synthetic mats. 7 defenders, the antis, face a single offensive raider. Crossing the midline triggers a 30-second clock. The raider must physically tag defenders, cross the bulk or bonus line, and escape safely. Because new synthetic mats offered aggressive grip compared to dirt, players had to upgrade their equipment. They transitioned to scientifically designed shoes specifically engineered to protect their ankles during sharp, sudden changes of direction. Standardizing the surface gave players perfect traction, which weaponized their acceleration. The game mutated from a sprawling endurance contest in the mud into a high-speed, tactical strike. On the other side of the mat, the antis have to stop that high-speed strike. Defense in Kabaddi requires executing highly technical, brutal physical holds to trap a retreating raider and wrestle them to the ground. Defenders utilize specific biomechanical traps. You'll see knee grabs, double knee catches, punishing wrist holds, and a specialized coordinated takedown known as the crocodile catch. In 2014, corporate money and celebrity ownership groups recognized the potential of this intense physicality and launched the Pro Kabaddi League. To ensure the television product was constantly engaging, the PKL tweaked the mechanics of play. They introduced the do-or-die raid, forcing a team to score on their third consecutive raid or lose a player, completely eliminating defensive stalling. They also added the super tackle. If a defending team is depleted down to 3 or fewer players, successfully touching a raider mathematically rewards them with 2 points instead of 1. The PKL rewrote the actual rulebook to manufacture tension. By incentivizing high-stakes offense and rewarding outnumbered defenders, they optimized Kabaddi for a modern broadcast audience. The socioeconomic impact of the league was immediate. Athletes who previously played in obscure rural tournaments were rapidly transformed into wealthy household names. Icons of the sport like Pardeep Narwal achieved massive national prestige. Elite players and coaches are awarded high civilian honors, including the Padma Shri and Dronacharya Award. This chart shows the results of the Standard Kabaddi World Cup. It highlights a complete, overwhelming monopoly. India secured every single title held between 2004 and 2016. The rest of the world is starting to catch up. In the separate, circular format World Cups, nations like Australia and Pakistan have recently pulled off massive upsets against the Indian squads. But the core achievement still remains intact. By standardizing the chaos of the dirt courts and engineering rules for a broadcast era, India took an ancient playground game and built a globally dominant sporting empire.